going on, everybody, man? This is your guy, Matt Young. I don't even know where to begin, because to be honest with you, man, since the day I can remember, I've never really actually been a public speaker. I've never been somebody that, when you're doing something and you know how it is, people start looking at you as inspiration, motivation, and then they want to see your trail, they want to see your journey, your process. And so I've never really honestly been a person where I'm gonna tell you then show you. I'm more of a person where I'm gonna show you and I'm gonna just show you, and that's how it's always been for me. And so, man, I was just inspired to do this video because sometimes I really feel like I want people to see what I'm doing, but if I'm not putting my brand out there, people really don't know what I'm doing, or they or advertising, doing all that stuff. That's just not me. I'm the type of person where I'm just behind the scenes. I'm doing things, but I don't really like to be putting it out there because it's really not about me. I think we got so many issues going on in this world that it's not about me being glorified for what I do. This whole thing that the movement, yeah, it's a brand, yeah, it's a business, it's a nonprofit organization. Yes, you need finances to do the things that you do. But I've never been an individual where it was like, yo, dog, let's do this because this is the money that can come out of it. No, since day one, man, I was a young man that was very gifted but fatherless. Man, I didn't know exactly how to be a young man, let alone seeing young girls, do they know how to be a young lady and certain things like that, and so there were so many issues that had happened as I was growing up. As a kid, 6th grade, I was on probation from 7th grade all the way to junior year. So much soul trauma, man, waking up in the morning, man, mom's getting beat on, and her covering up the pain with makeup, looking in the mirror, certain things like that, man, not having food in the house, electricity getting cut off. And I remember just as a young man, having to wait at nighttime, go to the next door neighbors when everybody's sleeping, gotta fill up a bucket to get water, to take a bath, wash your body. That was certain things that we was going through as a kid. And so I'm not saying that a lot of the kids that we run into have those certain problems, are going through those certain situations. A lot of the situations that individuals are going through, they hide it in. They're not telling nobody. They going through certain things with a smile on their face and acting like nothing's going on in their personal. And I do want to refer actually a poem to you. It's called The Mask I Wear. I really want you guys to take a look at that because that can articulate what I'm gonna do, but what I'm doing as well with my movement, the Vancouver Elite Outreach Movement. But it's not about money, dude. When money comes and goes, it's about inspiring, empowering the individual to want to be the best version of himself, man. To deep down inside, no matter what he's fighting for, what he's going through, that you do matter, you're important. And I just want to be able to paint a picture and give an individual a safe haven where they can blossom, where they can fly. They're already eagles, they already got wings, but having that place where they can fly and be creative and blossom, man. And that's me. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to paint a picture to people so they can know. My heart, man, is mission before commission, man. I've been doing this going on 8 years, dude. Late nights, working 2 jobs at 24 Hour Fitness. Fighting with myself with the calling. Should I do it? Should I not? Growing in my identity, accepting who I am, accepting the journey that I've been through. And late nights, I'm telling y'all, I worked 2 jobs. I was working a school job from 7:30 a.m. to 3 o'clock. And then in that same day, 4 nights out of the week, I'm doing a night shift from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. That's not human, man. And got a baby girl, gotta worry about the family, supporting the family, having a calling. and learning how to have patience and growing out and accepting what I am and who I am that Christ has called me to be. It's not easy, and so sometimes I think people get the wrong picture, or sometimes I don't even put the picture out there of what I'm trying to accomplish and what I'm trying to do, because I just love to be behind the scenes. But you guys hear it. It takes a village to raise a child. You know, I feel like sometimes in this world that we live in, man, it's about getting this money. It's about getting famous. It's about supporting your family. It's about getting your name out there, getting your brand out there. But I feel like a lot of times we forget about the individual. It's more about the worldly treasures and not the heavenly treasures, man. And to me, heavenly treasure is the individual. You know, life, people, that's heavenly treasure to me. And then to inspire somebody to see their value and their worth, man, that's gold, man, that's rubies. That's $1,000 to me. And then imagine that individual finding what their purpose is and they walk that thing out. Wow, it's a wrap. So, man, I'm just out here growing day by day, trying to inspire people, grow this vision, man. 8 years is it's a long time to be committed to something. To be committed to something that you haven't even got paid. But it's bigger than that. And of course, yeah, when things start hitting the fan and things start happening, finances are going to come. I'm going to need finances to grow this vision the way I want it. There's not money trees, you know, but it's not about money, man. It's really not. And so I just want to put my heart out there so people can know more about me, why, my why. You know, there's so much problems going on in today, and that's my why. You know, I still see young men that don't got father figures that are gifted but don't have structure, don't have discipline. You know, I see individuals, man, where they hit a stage of their lives where they reject the resources that they can have because they're not cool enough. You know, I see people struggling with love on a daily, and it just youth. It's, man, I'm 29 years old and I still go in and out of seeking love. I see people in their 30s, 40s, 50s, 60 years old fighting and giving up on love, you know. And so that's my why, man. I want to be an instrument to the voiceless. I want to be able to allow them and give them the understanding that you can survive, that you can make it. There is hardship. We all face hardship, but you're not alone, you know. And that's my why. That's what makes me dump. That's what makes me pump. And it's not easy, man. I have to die to self every day. I gotta crucify my flesh every day. Man, I gotta beat my pride up every day. I'm a prideful person, you know. My ego gets the best of me at times in my relationship, you know, with warring with myself. My pride gets the best of me at times. But to me, pride and my ego and being a man, to me, is not how tough I am, how much money I got, how big my house is, what type of whip I drive. That's not my definition of a man. My definition of a man is somebody that can lay their life down for somebody else. My definition of surrenderance is giving your will away to believe in God's will and live that out. Deny yourself, like the word says, and pick up your cross. That's being a man, putting a mission on your back that has nothing to do with you, but it has to do with the people around you that you influence, your loved ones, your community, you know, your friends, your workers. That's being a man, to be honest and respectful and admit your wrongdoings. You know, and so I'm just growing and learning that day by day. And so, of course, I'm gonna do things that, you know, camps, product, having all those different type of resources out there so we can be able to fund this vision, because it's not free. But I'm a man that I'm about the why, and my why is giving young men and young women an opportunity to flourish. You know, discover your passion and live your dream. That's my why, and that's gonna always be my why. and nothing will ever shift that why. So this video is just to enlighten you individuals out there, man, that don't know about the brand. Shift those individuals that don't know about me, but you may have seen me on the basketball court, on the gym. And that's how you choose to interact with me or judge me, but that's not my heart. That's not the music of my heartbeat. It's about the people, man. So I want to keep constantly influencing individuals. So love you guys much, man. Stay tuned. I do have social media. You can follow me on Instagram at Vancouver Elite Outreach. You can follow my like page on Facebook at Vancouver Elite Outreach. And you can go on my Snapchat at Matt5Young. Love you guys much. You can also follow the YouTube channel and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hashtag VEO Young. Let's grow. Let's make this happen. I'm going to keep constantly making content so you individuals can understand a little bit more about me, so I can be more transparent for you, making videos, making things happen. Give me a new perspective as well as I can give you a new perspective. Comment below, drop some topics, man. If you want to make a video with your boy, let me know. Let's make it happen. I would love to come down, bring the equipment, make some stuff happen. I love you guys much. Holla at your boy. Follow on all the social media, and let's make it happen. You guys stay tuned. Stay blessed.